Okay, multimeter to AC 600. Turn on the main switch here. Don't hit it. Black 0 line. Red wire. One of them. Each tower is around 220. Voltage. It's normal. The 2 live wires are around 380. Okay, this power supply is fine. Static electricity is in line with the standard. Our 4 wires. This is the ground wire. This is the 0 line N. Left. For the black one, it's the 0 line N. The remaining 3 are 3 live wires. Firewire press first in the order above. Connect to the power supply, then line up for wires down. 3 live wires in sequence and 1 0 wire. This is the 0 line. After connecting, connect the ground wire to the original one. The ground wires must be connected together. After connecting, power up here. We'll power up again here. See the indicator light here if it's a red light. If it's a green light, just connect it. If it's a red light, here are 3 lines of fire. Adjust the position of the 2 at will. Normal use, 3 wire of fire, 1 dia 1 0 wire, and then there's the ground. We're powered on now. We're powered on now. After power on, and then we come here. The main gate behind the machine is powered up here. And at this point in time, the red light is on. Is wrong. The line here is connected to the wrong one at the back. Let's turn the lights down now. After the electricity is knocked off. Swap the 3 live wires. It is these 2 that can be swapped at will. Let's turn this off first. Swap these 2. So now let's put this line of fire. Swapped it. We'll take a look after that. Just in the order over there. Just in the order here. Black, blue, red, brown. Black, blue, red, and brown. And now we power up. Power on the back of the machine. Look at the time series. That time series turns green. It's okay. It's turned on now. This power cord, at that time, we will do it for convenience. When will you transfer it out from there? From there, from here. The main line comes out here. Come over here. Pick up your call again. This is the main computer. Our plugs are all marked. Just plug it in accordingly. A. B, C. And then fixed. This 2 is here. Second jack. This is 1, and this corresponds to 1 jack. Then the display. Display line corresponds to display video line. This is left and right. Finally, turn on the power. Then turn it on. Power on. The trachea is on the side. First, insert this trachea to the bottom. Then connect the air pump. Six kilograms pressure. This air pump is for this. For gas trays, fix this. This shock absorber movement, that's when he's working, will bounce up on its own. Hold the movement. Shock absorber movement, the solenoid valve is powered on. Now we connect. Data cable, power cord. Turn it on. And what about these two wires? That's 1 plus 1 minus. Black plus or minus. There is an empty one in the middle. Then how to set this? This is going to our computer. We have two software testing software. One is in Chinese, one is in English. For voltage, our current voltage. It is set below to power up the movement. This machine's... I use English software to give it to you. Then it will become Aaron. It's point setting. Point set, point conveying. And then there's Aaron. Then we choose this. Voltage 24. This is already universal for all movements. Click send again. 20 for 2, OK. Then click on the delivery. Then it becomes on. Just delivery of. How about this one? This one came out of the back of the machine. This is a thermometer. The thermometer measures. You can also measure the temperature of the movement. You can also measure the temperature of the solenoid valve. Where do you want to test? Get a piece of art tape or electrical tape. Just glue it on. During its trial work, you can test this movement. The working temperature is too high, right? Will it be too high? Under normal circumstances, it is not needed. Usually, it's useless. We often use words all year round. This wire is also unused. You need to make this universal plug. Make two lines. Connect to this. Connected to this positive and negative pole. It doesn't matter. This Mercedes-Benz pass, this Öhlins valve from Mercedes-Benz. Universal plug for this bypass valve. This guy from BMW. BMW F01 F02 with circuit board. The plug of the cable of F01 F02. Also take a long one. And then some Land Rover movement stick. The movement inside the movement lever is inserted into the movement valve. That one is directly wired. That direct wiring, you take to longer ones. This clip, just clip it directly on it. It can be powered on. And so we're going to regulate the current and voltage. Current setting 2 point to set the output. And then this is change the 2-2 amp output here. Then voltage 24. Set output. Then it becomes 24. This parameter is universal. All of that, all of the inductance, all inductive shock absorbers, because, it's intelligently detected. It's not enough. It automatically adjusts the current. Then what about all the movements? 2 amps is enough. You can try it out. The recovery damping and compression damping are done. So, now we're going to test it. 2-2 front W2-2 front shock absorption 4-wheel drive. Movement. Let's reinstall and test it. See how to install it. Install that shock absorber. How to disassemble. How to start. How to test. Just push this up to this mouth. Well, according to this silk mouth. Now this silk mouth is 1 centimeter. What about the clip distance corresponding to this? Also 1 centimeter. Then we gave it to all the markets. Furniture of all sizes available on the market. It's enough. Then now let's install it. This 22 front 4-wheel drive movement. Put it here and put it on. You need to leave a certain gap. Then it is also needed here. Leave a certain gap. Just clip it on. And now we need to put this piece. This flap comes down. Bring this down too. Loosen these 2 screws. Hold with your hands. After loosening these 2 screws, install our new shock absorber to test. If it is said that there are many of the same model, it will be more convenient. Here, there needs to be a certain gap here. Make it removable. That leaves enough of a 5 millimeters gap. That's it. Of course, if there are power tools, you can also use electric. Take it up with a power tool, or you can place this screw. Let me introduce you to this gas tail top. This air tail is normal. During normal testing, it will come up automatically. I'll give it to you in this setting. Manual control here. Here the air clamps on the cylinder. Clamp the cylinder down. I click. You shoot this cylinder here. That's clamping it up. What about when we go and test it? He is also there, it will automatically top. We don't need to manually control it alone. And then there's the eccentric wheel. This eccentric wheel is before we work. You need to take it before the test. It needs to be at the bottom. The vertical plane on the left of the ruler. What about the vertical ground? This axis is at the bottom. This is the ideal state. He will also return to the reset to this place, pretty much. A little crooked or what? Not a big problem. But it can't, it's a lot crooked. This is directly here, or is it not possible here? But when he returned to his place, it's okay to tilt a little bit, but the best and most ideal state. That is to say, after testing many routes, before the test or take a look. Is he at the bottom? I'll open this up. Open the test and see. Then we now install the shock absorber. Installation test shock absorption. It will be removed from the shelves now. Let's install it first. Install it into this special fixture. And then when you see no, turn around here. And then pull it down. Twist it around and pull it down and lock it. Lock it after locking it. Can't let it go? And this one goes up a little bit. The ideal state. There are seams here. Can you, just take it out like this? You can take it out. You can put it in. This is the ideal height. This is a beautiful installation. We can test it now. It's not powered on. Compression damping and recovery damping. There will be curves here. So we're going to move on to the construction feature. Here I set it up. It has a parameter of 2, 2, 2. Mark these on. All tests of shock absorption. There are only 5 test parameters. 00520, 1310, 2620, 3930, 5 to 4. The following is given by the manufacturer. It's not needed. All our shock absorbers only test these few. The speed of workmanship is enough. Then click the test to start. Back and forth. Point test starts. When the test starts, a little bit of support here. Let him aim. Start experimenting now. After the test is completed, then this is without power on. Restorative damping. At 0.052, it's 429. The compression damping is 44.9. 0.136 is minus 224,500 to 0.2. Restorative damping. Compression damping this, remember this number. Then look at the graphics. Graphics here. Is this arc very round? Is the workmanship curve very round? This is a beautiful piece. This part doesn't work. It's uneven. That shows this point. You see below to illustrate this compression resistance. It's very good compression damping. If there is a disconnection, suddenly he left like this. If there is a sudden electrocardiogram fluctuation, it means he has time. There is a lack of oil and gas in it. He will have that uneven pressure. There will be a gap, but this shock absorber, overall very average, very general but usable. Very general but can be used, if it is repaired to be repaired. If you fix it all inside, it's a perfect parabola. None of these. A serrated tooth without a tail. If this line is used, it will be restored to the original factory. The following is okay. Now we will power on and power on. Test again. It's compression damping and recovery damping. What we just said is 42,944.950 to 224. Power on test now. See if there will be any changes. Plug its solenoid valve plug in. After plugging its cable in, let's test it again. It's the same. Still the original plan. Temperature 27 degrees. Because we didn't post this. I didn't stick this thermometer. Here, this is the ambient temperature of 27 degrees. Then travel. Our test stroke is 50 millimeters. So this is the machine. It's 50 millimeters. No choice. We'll start the test again now. Check it when powered on. 242 volts 2 amps. Open. Come. After we see the electricity, it's recovery damping. It doubled in an instant. More than just compression damping. It was originally 44. It is now minus 361. What about the curve after power on? Also changed. Can you see it? The pressure after his power is turned on. This curve will become much better looking. Because of this shock absorption, it's powered on all the time. It can't be used without power on. So what about our test without power? It doesn't count. It's useless. Be sure to power on the curve to test. What about this curve after power on? This shock absorber does not need to be repaired. We fixed this shock absorber. And then you look at resilience. Restore resistance 1024 or just the plan, just the speed, and the test itinerary just now. All the way down to over 2,000 below. More than 3,000. This is all after the power is turned on. Solenoid valve closed. Opening the box makes the data change. The one who gets on the bus normally, after getting on the car and installing it. A state of driving, a pressure value of, at the speed we want or request, and at the same time we look at our eccentric wheels. If you don't touch him, it will still stop at this location. It will still stop at the lowest end. But I still have to check it occasionally. I still have to check it occasionally. Let him preferably be at the bottom. After testing this shock absorber, okay, you can pack an airbag for the customer. Power on is also tested. It was also tested without power on. Okay, take it off and put it aside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you. Saw this a clip. Special fixtures have been replaced. How to replace it? Different bayonet. Different thread large size. So let's get a set now. 1.5 of. Take a set of 1.5 and replace it. This is 1. How to replace a set of 1.5. Remove this screw. Push up. Push up and look here. Push up. There's an opening. Take it out. Take this half out. Then turn this way again. Then idle this over here. Take out this half again. That. After it's installed, put this one again. Screw it up. Twist this screw back again. That's it. He is blocked here. It's blocked here. You can't get out. Just clip that silk port. And then, another kind. Just take the whole head off. It's just, it would be better to change it. Loosen this up. Then take the whole head off. And take this screw off. Pull out the hole. What about after the whole thing is pumped out? Take this clamp off. Put the corresponding one on. Then this one is a little more troublesome. This head needs to be removed. When installing this screw should be facing the one inside. Well, the channel is easier to install. If it's not facing that channel, it's more difficult to pretend. Okay, put it back like this. After putting it back, align this screw. You have to put it on before installing it. Otherwise, it will easily fall off later. Will it fall off easily? After applying the screws here, look, it won't fall off. Okay, just twist this in. You see, it's twisted in a lot. It doesn't matter. Here you go. Push up. Put it in. Pull it down, okay. Sturdy. Then this baffle is adjusted to the appropriate position. Descent. Okay. Once it's done, you can test it again. Second route, now we're going to turn it off. Select computer shutdown. After the computer shuts down, it stops suddenly. Press to power off the host. Okay. Close here.